You are now tuned into the Urban Product with your favorite hosts, DME and Cozy Rich.
Yo, you already know what it is. You're listening to the Urban Product. It's your boy DME.
It's your boy Cozy Rich.
How you doing today, bro?
I'm doing very good. You know, Christmas is on Sunday.
Oh.
New Year's is the week after.
Oh.
Going into 2023. I don't believe in that new year, new me shit, because you can do that at any point during the year. But it just feels good knowing that we're going into a new year. Hopefully things change with the world, but I'm in a pretty good mood. You know what I mean? I got next week off for work. You know what I mean? So I enjoy this time off and just relax. How about you, Brody?
I'm doing well also. You feel me? If you're watching this right now, clearly we're a clear representation of New England because I am wearing a t-shirt and he is wearing a sweater. The whole region is confused as fuck right now. But besides that, I'm doing great. It's the holiday episode. It's also the year wrap up. You feel me? 2022 was honestly a breeze. It flew by.
Facts.
It flew the fuck by. Like, dog, I couldn't even tell you what I did this fall. I feel like it's winter. Honestly,
it is winter. Today's the first day.
You feel me? Life just felt like it was the summer and then it was winter. I could not tell you what I did in the fall. Like, that's how quick this year flew by for me. But honestly, I was reflecting over the past few weeks, and I'm honestly grateful for everything I was able to be a part of this year. You feel me? Like, the testing lab started this year, you know, January. That's when we launched things off, and a lot of shit has happened because of that. Honestly, I feel like this was the testing lab / sound lab season because most of the guests that we had on this season was from my interactions at the sound lab. So very dope stepping into the mass scene and just getting involved with the creatives. I feel like that's what I've gotten involved with a lot in 2022. So I can't really say that I walked away from this year doing nothing. But, you know, moving on to 2023, just on to bigger and better things, dog.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking forward to. But, yeah, I want to start off for two things. Shout out Argentina. Them niggas won the World Cup. Fuck France.
And that's Messi's first, right?
That's Messi's, yeah, first and only.
Okay.
Did you see, like, Argentina? Like, the country of Argentina?
Yeah, they were going crazy.
Bro, imagine being in that crowd or, like, being a part of that. That's some crazy shit. America's going to host the World Cup next time.
Really?
Yeah, so it's, yeah, so there's going to be, what's it called? An event in Boston. They're going to host some events in Boston, Miami, LA. It's all over the country, so.
No bullshit. I might buy a ticket.
I would definitely buy a ticket. I'm definitely buying a ticket, but they're gonna probably host like some of the games at Gillette.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so
I would do that. Traffic's gonna be insane.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Traffic is gonna be a bitch, but we got 4 years to prepare for it. I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna get prepared for it, but I'm looking forward to it either way.
If they're coming to Boston, bro, dealing with locals out here is gonna be crazy. You telling me I'm dealing with people all around the world? Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
It's like over 10 different locations across the country that is going to be hosted in. So Boston is just one of the locations. So we're going to be sport. New Jersey's one of them too, which is mad fucking random to me. But yeah, we gonna have a good World Cup. I just hope if we win, we're as popping as Argentina was because that shit looked teed up.
America is never going to win a World Cup. Let me just start off by telling you that right now. We're never, bro. It's like seeing Haiti go to the World Cup.
All right, that's different.
No, it's not.
Haiti didn't even qualify.
You feel me?
At least America qualified.
Because we're America.
We're Haitians, bro.
It's
we
like,
support
Brazil. Put us in the World Cup or we're sending nukes. It's as simple as that. You feel me? It's as simple as that. We're trash.
You see, when it comes to soccer, bro, I'm Brazilian. You feel me? I'm not Haitian.
One of those Haitians. Okay.
Who you support?
Bro, because I was at work and Haitians were sick anytime Argentina was down throughout this entire tournament, bro. Bro, when Brazil lost to, was it Morocco?
I think so, yeah.
Brazil lost to Morocco, right?
It was either Morocco or Croatia.
When I tell you Haitians everywhere went down, bro. It was the funniest shit in the world because I'm like, damn, y'all have never rooted for your home team and it shows. But honestly,
they never make it to that point, so you can't fault. You can't fault. And I didn't even know that was a thing until I started watching the World Cup with like my mom and her friends. I was like, oh, Haitians support Brazil.
They fuck with Brazil.
I'm a Brazil fan. Let's go Brazil. I was the definition of bandwagon, and then we lost, and I just stopped caring. But either way, yeah, it is what it is.
What I can say that was dope about the game, that was an incredible match. Like, I was watching it from my bar, and dog,
that's a great way to start the day. First of all,
facts. So, bro, Argentina was up 2-0. And then this nigga Mbappe, bro. I love saying that name, by the way.
That's a fire-ass name.
23 years old. Incredible talent, bro.
Nigga about to be
he
the
scored
best.
2 goals within 2 minutes, and everything was up. Literally. I thought, Argentina, they looking like they got it because they're down 2-0. And then in 2 minutes, this nigga scored 2 goals, bro.
Nigga,
and I was like, oh, shit.
Bro, he didn't lose. France lost. He didn't lose.
He didn't lose. He scored all the goals.
He
scored all the goals for that team, bro.
Being his first World Cup, youngest player on the team, I think. Like, yeah, he did not lose. He's the future. Can't tell me shit, bro.
No bullshit. After a performance like that, Mbappe should have full authority to walk into the streets of France, look at the women, and say, "Get on your knees." It's a fact.
That's a bold ass statement.
It's a fact, dog.
I was gonna say with that performance,
that man's not paying for another meal, at least for the next 4 years, bro.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Yeah,
he shouldn't have to pay for
a meal. Shouldn't have to open a door. Shouldn't have to drive himself anywhere. Things like that. But I was gonna say, with a performance like that, he's clearly a Haitian man more than French because the Haitian blood in him was showing.
He's Haitian?
I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna say he's Haitian.
I can't. I'm gonna claim that.
You know how Haitians be trying to claim anybody black. You feel me? Oh, the Black Panther trying to be so he's in the ICN. His son is in the movie Gang. You feel me? But honestly, it was interesting too because I did see a couple Haitians out there rooting for France, and I'm like, this is so ironic for some reason.
I could never support France as a Haitian.
Historically, I don't think I'm supposed to be rooting for France. You feel me? But when I saw a bunch of people rooting for them, I was just like, you know what? It's cool. I like the fact that most of the French team was black. So I was like, hey, I low-key wanted to root for them simply off that. You feel me? I was like, hey, go ahead. And they came pretty close. It's crazy that the World Cup is won off of penalty kicks. I think that's crazy.
I think that made it more interesting and fun, to be honest, because penalty kicks is a really exciting part of the game that doesn't happen real often. And the fact that the most important championship game in the world went down to that, I think that's probably one of the most exciting parts of soccer. So I had no complaints myself.
Yeah, because once some niggas started to miss their kicks, I was like, what's a wrap?
That's when the pressure's on,
yeah.
bro. It's just like, oh.
Because they were like, oh, nah. Argentina has to miss both of these kicks in order for France to win or in order for them to
goalkeeper knows that in the back of his head.
No, bro, no.
It's slow.
Like, that's so slow, bro. Like, it's crazy. I was looking at the France goalkeeper. I'm like, dog, everyone went in. Every single kick has gone in so far. What's good with this dude? You got to cut him just for that. He's not the only nigga that gets to cut. You know who else needs to get cut, bro? I don't know this man's name, but whoever threw it away for the Pats this week, bro.
Oh, Jacoby
They literally
Myers?
threw that game away. You need to cut that dude. What's his name?
Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers?
He's
Where's
funny.
Jacoby Brissett?
He's a quarterback.
Get that man back, bro. Get that man back to the Pats.
It's funny you say that because Jacoby Myers is our best wide receiver.
That was the most embarrassing shit I've ever watched as a Pats fan, bro.
So it's funny too because I'm pretty sure he said like he didn't see the Raiders defenders because they blended in with the midfield logo.
Well, he's not a quarterback.
My point is, why the fuck are you throwing it to Mac Jones? What the hell is he supposed to do with the ball?
I feel like once he gives away the ball, his job is done. Like trying to give it back to him.
No, but my point is, the last play of the game, y'all are tied, just go into overtime, just go the fuck down. But instead, you throw it to the quarterback who's behind you and then has to run through 15 different people just to make it 60 yards? Doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, the Patriots suck. Bill Belichick, you suck this year. Mac Jones, I don't know how to feel about you because Matt Patricia is ass. But, yeah, Patriots, I gave up. I'm not watching them the rest of the year after that shit because, like you said, disgusting.
That was disgusting, bro.
I've never seen some. No.
I was at my job just like.
Question. Would you rather lose that way, or would you rather be up 33-0 in the third
That
quarter?
game was crazy too.
Would you rather be up 33-0 in the third quarter and then lose that way, letting a team score 36 straight points on you?
I think I'd rather lose the Pats way.
I think so too.
I can just blame it on that nigga. You feel me? I can just blame it on that nigga. You got to blame the whole team for losing 36 points straight. You feel me? But I also saw that game too. Talk to them about that.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that was the Vikings versus who were they playing? It's drawing a blank off the top of my head right now. But yeah, the Vikings, they came back from 33-0 on Sunday, and it was the biggest comeback in NFL history. And when I was watching that game, it just brought me back to Tom Brady versus the Falcons when he came back from 28-3.
The Colts.
Yeah, exactly. Irrelevant ass team. I don't even know how the fuck they got up 33-0. But that just lets you know. And it was all in the second half as well. Mm-hmm. So I think the Vikings are legitimate as well. They're 11-3, number 1 in the NFC North. And I'm pretty sure they're number 2 in the NFC behind Philadelphia. So they looking good. Kirk Cousins, he was looking good. Jordan Jefferson, fucking best receiver in the NFL right now. Running game's looking good. Their defense bends but does not break. Like, yo, they look good, man. They look good.
How do you explain that, though? Colts only scored 3 points in the second half.
How do you explain that? You get complacent. You think the game is
halfway
finished.
Through the game, bro?
You're up 30. Think about it, though. That's the largest comeback in NFL history.
Which is crazy.
So, basically, the Vikings had to do everything right, and the Colts had to do everything wrong. That's never happening again, in my opinion, bro. That's crazy.
And they went to OT.
Yes.
The fact that you were down, and now we're going into OT.
Like, imagine how debilitating that is like, being up 33-0, then how the fuck do we end up in overtime? Mm-hmm. All the momentum's on the other team, so... Yeah, the Colts weren't even supposed to be up 33-0, so they started playing like the Colts in the second half. That's what it was.
Yeah, see, I see shit like that, and I'm like, dog, no bullshit. If my teams move like that, I would have pulled a Deion Sanders too. I've been like, dog, sorry, I did what I had to do for y'all. I got to move on to bigger and better things because this right here, this ain't it. I'm not doing this. You feel me?
He getting too much hate for no reason, in my opinion. He did, like you said, he did what he had to do, and he's moving on to greener pastures.
And I understand what he had to do in terms of his position and trying to like uplift the HBCU teams.
He did.
He did that within his time there. So like, you know, you're just supposed to stay with one team for your entire career. Nah, he said what he set out to do. He did that shit, got on to the bigger bag.
My thing
and
is,
brought his son with him. You feel me? How can you hate that man for that?
He's being scapegoated, in my opinion, because like Jackson, like he had to pay for a bunch of shit out of pocket himself. He did a bunch of shit himself to get sponsorships for the school, to get equipment for the players, to get new stadiums, new locker rooms and shit. Like, yo, how can you be mad at a man for doing that over the course of his 4 years for this team? Like, I can't be mad at him. And plus, y'all weren't paying him shit. Y'all weren't paying his assistant shit. He got to let them eat too.
True. Well, they're HBCUs, so, you know, private institutions.
Yeah, but imagine all the money Deion was bringing in.
I feel you.
No, that's what I'm saying. So you could have invested in the football program more in order for him to stay. They didn't. He's on to another school, greener pastures. I can't be upset. And plus, that school he's going to is ass. It's not like he's going. Yeah, the school, they won one game last year.
So, all right. So, question for you: if he's able to do the same thing that he did at Jackson State with this team, you think
he's leaving?
You already know he's leaving.
If he does what he did, so the way college football and college sports works is,
I don't know how these contracts work.
Well, I mean, you could break your contract at any point, or just like a buyout. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, coaches like they all start from a low bottom because you got to work your way up. But you just keep proving yourself until you get a better job, until you get the job. And the job is like being a Power 5 conference head coach. So like ACC, SEC, Big 10, Pac-12, whatever, Big 12, something like that. But yeah, I think if he is able to get Colorado as nice as Jackson State was and like gets them recruitments and all that, I think he's going to go to the SEC team because that's the best of the best in the NCAA. And I feel like that's what he's trying to do is go to the best of the best schools.
Does it pay more being a coach for a big college or for the NFL?
Big college.
College pays more than the NFL? Okay.
Nick Saban's getting paid.
He's like the guy, though.
Yeah, but like he's getting paid more than most NFL coaches.
Yeah, because he's been there forever, though, right?
He's been there like 10 years. Won like two, 3 chips. But either way, like the contracts these football like head coaches are getting, NCAA, bro, Like in some parts of the country, like in the South, football is bigger than like NCAA football is bigger than the NFL. Okay. Like in Alabama, that football team is an NFL team to them. LSU University, that is a NFL team to them basically. So schools like that, yo, they pay in.
Okay.
They pay in because football brings in the money.
Okay. I bet. All right, so what you just heard was a little comeback of the Rich Sports Report. You feel me? It's been a minute since we did that on the show. Yeah. You feel me? But that was just a little preview for the people who enjoyed hearing sports on the Urban Product. You feel me? But we got to get back to the music, talk about it while we really here. But, before we do that, we got to get into the vibes.
Real quick, before you do that. Before you do that, I got to ask for your opinion.
Okay, sure.
And then we can get into the vibes.
Yes.
Gunna.
I was going to do that afterwards.
All right, let's do it after.
I was going to do that afterwards, for sure. Hold on. So what you're about to hear right now, you feel me? This is unreleased music. This is produced by my dog, Devo the Genius, and the artist goes by the name Reef, bro. This is fire.
He finally got that 9 to 5, but who gon' watch the kids? Pay the rent, pay the bills, dog, but who gon' stock the fridge? Death gotta be cheap, man, it take a lot to live. I'm about to flee the country, IRS stopped on my dick down. Why I hear your struggle, they won't know who got it lit. Keep it raw, fucking rubber, y'all, we know that life's a bitch. Always kept it thorough to the bone, could never switch. Almost took my life, was about to fucking hop a bridge. Screaming out to God, I kept balling on my fist. Always working on my form, it take a lot to miss. My world full of problems, but it's something I can fix. In my hood, they sellin' bricks, but instead I stay legit. If you wanna live forever, gotta stay about the mix. Tryna escape this cheddar, barely got a pot to piss. Soft spot for the sisters out here living off a wick. Any means doing it for their kids, working on the strip. Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real? Mama's crying, dog, but I don't got no time to shed a tear. The man up above is the only one I fear. I blew too many bands here and there like I ain't care. I barely see the fam, I wish I could be near. My bros been reaching out, but they just probably think I'm weird, cause I barely respond. I'm just trying to keep it clear. Not trying to complain and talk about how life ain't fair. I can bet it on myself, we gon' make a dog, I swear. Why God take my brother, man, I wish that Keith was here. It's like driving through the rain, no wipers trying to stare. Or a blind man falling down the flight of stairs. Get knocked down 7 times and get up 8, but don't be scared. The man I'm competing with is standing in the mirror. Dudes always got the most to say, but sitting in the rear. I know the deeper joy is when you sit there and compare. Talk of sheep, so I'ma grind and I'll see y'all in the air. Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real? Can we keep it real? Can we keep it real? In the world full of fakes, in the world full of snakes, why can't we keep it real?
And that was Keep It Real by my dog Reef, produced by my other dog Devo the Genius. You feel me? Niggas really going crazy out here, man. Niggas really going crazy. I love to hear that.
That nigga Devo with the extravagant beat per usual. That luxury shit.
You feel me?
No. But whenever I hear his music, I feel luxurious. I need a glass of wine when I'm listening to this nigga shit.
That's real shit. That's real shit. I remember one time I was bumping this in the studio, and I just posted a little snippet on my Snap. And Rich responded, and he just had this little chef bitmoji stirring up a pot. And I was crying at that shit.
Because them niggas was cooking up in the stew.
Nah, facts,
that was a perfect representation.
That was. That made us cry for at least 5 minutes, bro. But it's dope seeing the talent that the state has to offer. You feel me? The Urban Product is bringing so many communities together, so it's just beautiful to witness. You feel me?
That's what we here for, awareness.
Big facts. But now let's get into the shit. All right, so last week on the show, breaking news, we said that Gunna was released from prison. All right. Now some time has passed, and news of how he was able to get out has reached the masses. So there's different sides to the story. People are saying that Gunna snitched. Other people are saying that he didn't snitch. But many people are saying he cooperated. And that is the big topic that's on the streets right now. So people are saying that Gunna's a rat. He pled guilty. He took a plea. And during his during a hearing or trial, whatever you want to call it, when he was pleading guilty, the judge read off a bunch of statements, all of which Gunna agreed to. Statements include him
confirming this was a gang,
confirming that YSL is a gang, confirming that there were drugs in the car, were involved in criminal activity. He pretty much confirmed all of this in court. He said when he was caught up, because I believe when he was caught up, he was in the car with Thug. Yeah. So like they said, yo, you said that what we found in the car was not yours. Yes. And a lot of people take that as one of the big signs, because it's like, okay, if you and Thug are in the car and you're saying that it's not yours, then you must be saying that it's his. In my opinion, I think it's a little different than that. I think it's a little different than that.
Yeah.
But this is what the streets are saying right now. People are saying, officials are saying he did not snitch, and they listed certain reasons about why he didn't snitch. But opening this to the floor for Rich and I to have this discussion. Rich, do you think Gunna snitched in order to get out?
So let me read to you. So he had an Alfred plea.
Yes.
An Alfred plea is a guilty plea in which a defendant maintains their innocence but admits that the prosecution's evidence would likely result in a guilty verdict if brought to court. Based off that, I'm going to say he snitched. Because if he did not, first of all, a plea, in my opinion, is you admitting guilt to something. You cooperating in some type of fashion. As a result of that, if you are cooperating, I have to label you a snitch. You know what I mean? Because you are in fact involved with Thug. You are a part of whatever the fuck is going on in this enterprise, and they were trying to take you down. And as a result, for you not to get jail time, you decided to make a deal. And in my opinion, prosecution is not making a deal with you unless you're giving them something. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't make sense for them to just, all right, Gunna, you're just admitting this shit. Go be free now. Suspended sentence, community service. Act like this never happened. In my opinion, there's some shit he probably signed behind it. We don't have the papers or anything to what he actually admitted to.
Nobody has shit.
Exactly. So until we see the papers, I won't really know. But in my opinion, I feel like he did have to give them something in order for him to get released. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense that they're gonna come to him. Yo, you wanna do an Alfred plea, just for shits and giggles? Just say yes to these things, because they can't use those things against Thug. That's one thing. They can't use what Gunna admitted to or said yes to in that plea against Thug. So it doesn't have anything to do with it. And I also take into the fact that Gunna is not the only person from YSL that has gotten a plea deal.
Oh, bro, they took down the whole camp, bro.
No, I know, but like, there's mad people. Didn't Unfuk, Thug's brother, get a plea deal too?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of other people in the gang are getting plea deals. You're not telling me all these people are getting plea deals and not giving information. That doesn't make any sense. So I think whatever they're doing is they're just getting as much information from these people on Thug.
Because Thug is the big fish.
Yeah, Thug is who they're really trying to get after, and they've said that. So I think that's all this is. It's like, all right, we can tell y'all niggas can't stand the heat in the kitchen. Give us some information. We gonna give you this plea deal, but you got to snitch on him with some type of facts. Give us some facts on him. So that's what I think is going on. Like I said, we don't have any papers in front of us. We don't know I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. That's just my opinion, because it just doesn't make sense that prosecutors are going to give you a plea and get nothing in return to help their case. That doesn't make any sense. So that's just my 2 cents on the matter.
So you don't believe that it's possible that he was able to get out because maybe things were starting not to stick?
Did you read what an Alfred plea is?
No, I heard exactly.
So
what you said.
he would have, based off that, he would have been guilty of shit if he took it to trial. And I think he knows that, which is why he took a plea. Because you're not taking a plea unless you have, like, if I know I'm 100% innocent of shit, I'm not taking no fucking deal. Especially if I got the money and lawyers he has. If I know I am innocent, I'm not taking a plea. I'm taking that shit to trial. Because I will bring all the facts. He's clearly not confident in that. So, based on, if you're taking a plea, yeah, you got to admit some guilt. So, no. You, like that, you physically have to admit some guilt. That's why people plead out. So like that's why people plead out most of the time. Like 94% of court cases are pled out because people are scared of the consequences that they'll face if they go to trial because they don't have the resources this nigga Gunna has. You got the resources, you got the lawyers, you got the fanfare, hope rooting for you.
Yeah.
And you gonna plead out? Nah, you did some shit.
Okay.
You did some shit.
I hear you. Honestly, dog, I don't want to admit it. I really, like, I understand. I hear what everyone is saying, but I'm just like, fuck. Like, I can't just fathom in my head that something like that would happen, especially people that roll with Thug. You feel
Didn't
me?
Gunna snitch before? I've been hearing reports that he snitched before.
So he was on this show called Crime Stoppers.
I seen him talk about that shit.
Yeah, he was on this show called Crime Stoppers. But I don't believe... I even watched back to that shit. He was pretty much just saying... I think he was just stating information that was already out. You feel
about
me?
like some dude who falsely accused someone else of some shit they did.
You feel me? I think he was just stating information that was already out. So this is how when I saw that, right? Not the old interview, but this current case. When I saw him saying yes to shit, I feel like he was saying yes to things that they already knew. But you feel me? Like they were saying, yo, we know this is a criminal like organization. Okay, yes. Yo,
you're admitting it though. If you're admitting it, you're confirming their beliefs. Everything up until that point, until you admit it, is just conjecture. It's just a thought.
But do you have anything that can make it stick?
Exactly.
Just the knowledge of knowing that's a gang?
Me confirming it is making it stick.
Just the knowledge of it. If we don't
prove it.
Okay. So me proving is just me saying that it's a gang?
Yes, because if I'm involved in the gang, I would know the inner workings of what the fuck is going on.
But yeah, you got to prove that.
I'm in it. I'm in it. What do you mean? I'm telling you what's going on in our group.
I'm not telling you shit. All I'm saying that it's a gang.
Yes, and I'm confirming it. Yes.
I'm not saying what the gang is doing.
Yes, but think about it from this perspective. I arrested you because I believe you're in a gang.
Okay.
Now I ask you if you're in a gang, and you say yes, I'm in a gang. What do I have to believe?
But what did I do?
Did you not just hear all the other shit?
Bro, what I'm saying is, right?
I know what you're saying. Like, do you have actual facts?
Because you have to catch me in the act of doing something, right?
And I'm thinking they have shit on him, which is why he pled to all this shit. Mm. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Like, they had other shit on him to the point where it's like, yo, if you take this to trial, bro, you have very slim hope of winning this shit. You're gonna do some time. So I thought he was like, all right, I'm a rich ass nigga. I got millions outside. Mm-hmm. I could get out right now and go to a mansion and be perfectly fine.
Yeah. Let me tell you all this right now. I said this in the Don Deezy episode, so I will state it here again, all right? I am a civilian. You feel me? I am a civilian.
I'm a law-abiding citizen.
So, with that being said, I will let the streets handle this. I will let y'all decide what is the best course of action to take. I'm still going to bump Met Gala until further notice. Because 6ix9ine, bro, when that shit happened, I was like, all right. It was clear as day. That nigga was like,
he's the one.
He was like that. You feel me? So it was much easier for me to be like, oh, nah, dog, that ain't cool. But so I feel like I would have to, and I know this isn't gonna happen, but it would have to come out of Thug's mouth, bro.
But bro, you don't think like the fact that everyone is getting pled out, that's not a sign?
I feel like it's a sign to like maybe
like what
if Thug pleads out?
They already said they're not offering him a plea. Like they want this nigga, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't make sense. You can't.
What if he told him to do that?
And then Thug should be saying out loud, they did not snitch. I told him to take.
How can they do that? How can he? He's in the current.
You're telling me he can't. You're telling me he can't get a message out,
bro. And, bro, I feel like there's no way to validate that message, bro. There's no way to authenticate that message.
Sir.
Anybody could just say, yo, I'm
telling you, if Thug really wants to get a message, bro, I don't give a fuck what you say about jail. When you make a certain amount of money and you have a certain amount of influence, you can do whatever the fuck you want. And this man can get a simple message out if he wants to, especially about his niggas not being snitches.
I don't know.
That's a very quick call to have.
Anytime I heard any celebrity go to jail, that once they were in jail, I didn't hear shit from them until they came out.
Well, yeah, they got to do their time.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, I don't think we're ever going to actually hear shit from Thug until all this is over. Or until there's like a verdict that goes out. Maybe that's how we'll know.
And we never really hear rap groups getting indicted like this. Like I can't remember the last time a situation like this has happened about a real popular group.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I mean? So
Sauce Walker's camp just got
but Sauce didn't get indicted. His camp did.
That would have to include him as well.
No, he didn't get picked up with all the rest of them.
Oh shit.
Just people connected to him. So I think he's smart. He lets them do all the dirt. Stays on the sidelines, you know what I mean? Name ain't on any paperwork and shit. Mm-hmm. But
like,
yeah,
like Dirk and Baby.
Yeah. Well, Dirk just says this shit is all cap.
This shit is not real.
This shit is not real. He prefaces everything by saying this shit is not real, and I respect it.
Facts.
I respect it.
Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
But yeah, but do you think Gunna's gonna like come back out, and when he does start to release music again, is it gonna be the same?
Bro, if he really snitched, bro. First of all, the streets are going to be very scary. Two,
he live in Atlanta too.
And let me just say this because this is why I'm really praying that it's not real, bro. Because if YSL is a gang, bro.
But there are other people in the gang as well that just snitched. So it better be the same for all of them. That's my point. Like, I swear like 9 people have snitched so far or have pled out. And they indicted 17 of these niggas.
Yo, bro, I don't want to think bad shit's gonna happen, bro. I don't want to. I don't want to put that in.
Can I be honest with you?
What's up?
I've honestly mentally prepared myself for that. Time.
Nah, chill.
I'll explain to you why. I mentally prepared myself for the time when they announced that Thug is going to jail for the rest of his life.
Oh, okay.
Wait. What did you think I was going to say?
You were preparing for hearing that Gunna got wet up, and I was like, hey, yo.
If they have not gotten 6ix9ine yet, then they are not going to get Gunna. The streets are fake. That's all this shit's telling me, bro. Y'all niggas didn't kill George Zimmerman. Y'all ain't do shit to 6ix9ine, but y'all going to touch Gunna? Y'all niggas love touching black people, but once it's the other race, it's an issue.
I'm not. Oh, I like that.
No, that's some stupid shit to me because it's like, yo, the amount of people that get caught snitching and nothing happens to them, bro. I know people in Medford that are snitching right now on their boys. Ain't shit. Y'all niggas still rocking with him.
Oh shit.
So like, yo, y'all fake gangsters, bro. Y'all fake hood niggas, and I hate. It's annoying. Go be civilians like me and Dev, please.
Nah, that's crazy.
It's real shit though. It's just like, yo,
this man is preaching.
This.
That's crazy.
This gang life, this thug shit in 2023, where you got cameras everywhere, you got fucking your information being stored everywhere. You're a fucking idiot, in my opinion. I'm sorry.
Not talking.
You're dumb as hell. Like if you in this shit for the long haul, bro, and you continuously do dirt and you end up where you end up, I do not feel bad for you at all because this shit is a means to an end. If you are not trying to hustle and do your dirt to get to the fucking bag, instead you doing this shit in your 30s, mid-30s, show, bro, you're doing it wrong, first of all, and you need to stop and get a real job.
Emphasis on ends, bro. Emphasis on end. It gotta end at some point, bro. You can't be doing this shit for.
It's not sustainable.
You feel me? We're just trying to get ourselves out of this tough situation, but it has to end at some point. This isn't something that you're supposed to be doing for your whole life. You feel me? Nobody loves the hustle that much. You feel me? But yeah, I understand. You said some real shit. I won't lie. I didn't think you were about to go that route, but now you said some real shit that many niggas needed to hear.
It's the culture, bro. It's the culture because like a lot of niggas that listen to this shit think they really about that life, but when it comes down to it, they're really not. Like I listen to this music, bro, and I know I am not a hood nigga in any type of way. I might goof around and be like, oh, I'm a real nigga. You know, I'm with the shits and whatnot. But we all know I'm joking around when I say shit like that. But there are people out here that really say that shit and mean it. But then when they get in a situation like this, which Gunna is in, or where their boys are getting, or where they might get bagged, niggas is chirping. And niggas is telling. It was him, officer. It was her, officer. Papers everywhere. They get back to the hood, nothing happens.
Honestly,
there's
bro,
many stories. There's many examples. There's many examples, bro. So it's like, yo, it's not.
Yo.
So I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Like, what are y'all trying to be hood for?
Fuck it, let's do it. All right, so yo, right? I was on Snap maybe a few months ago, right? And,
okay, we getting into it. Let's get it.
I mean, you brought it up. Let's talk about it. All right. See, I don't bring hood politics or street shit to the show, and this is still not me doing it. I'm just talking about what I saw on my timeline. You feel me?
It's just an observation I'm seeing. Yeah.
But right. Ooh, I saw a very, very well-known rapper out here, right? And they got caught up for some shit. And apparently there were papers, bro. And when I saw it posted online, and I was like, oh, shit. When I saw it posted online, I was like, oh, shit. Because I heard of this rapper. I've heard his music. And I, like, know of the certain situations that rapper got involved in. So when I saw papers with birth, government name on it, listing out what happened, yo, I was over there like, oh shit. But then at the same time, I'm not involved in street activity, so like I never learn or I never know what happens afterwards, after people get outed. I'm just like, all right, cool. But like real life on the streets, it could be what you say. I don't know if people get touched. I will never know. You feel me? But you do put out a good point. People snitch every day. And then, you just waving at the nigga at Market Basket next time you see them.
Like, that's how I know niggas don't get touched. Because I could point to, I know several examples off the top of the head. In Medford.
That's crazy. I know. You putting the city out there is crazy.
In Medford, bro. Nah, because I'm tired of niggas act like they fucking about it. Then you're not. But like, yeah, in Medford, bro, with the same exit, and they walking around, dapping niggas up, acting like shit is sweet. Me, I don't give a fuck because it doesn't affect me at all. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Like,
dapping up snitches?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not involved with these people. Is my point. It doesn't matter to me. Like, you know what I mean? So like, yo, oh shit, y'all still cool?
Shit. Oh shit, you outside?
Oh shit, you outside? Like, damn. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, you can listen to the music, but clearly these rappers ain't about it. So I don't know why niggas out here trying to be about it. Like, this hood shit, this gangster shit should have been retired. Like, there's too much technology, too many cameras out there, too many ways to fuck up. I'm just, ugh.
A lot of y'all fucking forget that your mom's a Haitian. That's what a lot of y'all forget. Y'all got Haitian moms, bro. And they don't play that shit. But nah, we getting too into it. Let's leave this shit alone. You feel me? Let's leave this shit alone.
Real quick, bro.
What's up?
Since we at the end of the year wrap up, I gotta ask you. We've been listening to a lot of music over the last year and whatnot. What are your top 3 albums?
Dog, let me talk to this, right? And I've been thinking, I don't know why this idea came to me early in the head. I'm gonna need my solo camera cap. Right? This year has been filled with so much great music, right? So much great music. I partied, I cried, I vibed to so much dope shit. Let me be the one to say in 2022, and I think this is becoming a new thing. Y'all got 2 weeks, and then I'm on to the next. And I can honestly say that about every drop that came out this year, bro.
You think so? There's nothing.
Every single drop that happened this year.
I was gonna say there's
constant replay for at least 2 weeks, and then I was on to the next, bro.
Do you think there's something wrong with the music now? There's no replay value, or a lot of it sounds just the same?
I think the streaming game is all fucked up right now.
Why is that?
Because with the way that artists make music now, and the way that the streaming era is, everything is so microwaved, bro. So I feel like there's just all this shit coming out because people are trying to keep up with
the trends,
the streams, how many records you put on your album so they can get them generate the most stream popular. I feel like all of this thinking is starting to change how artists are creatively structuring their tapes, and then by the time it comes out, I'm vibing. If there was a fire single, maybe the single gets played out longer, but in terms of most albums, I will run through my shit and go through all the shit that came out this year, bro, and none of it lived long. I'm telling you. One of my favorite albums to come out this year, Kendrick, I loved Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, right? I ran through the joints that I ran through, and best believe during its period, whether it's 2-3 weeks, best believe during that period, I ran it the fuck up. But then eventually, I moved on to the next. Kendrick being my favorite album, but I'm sorry. Her Loss came out, and I stopped listening to the Kendrick album, bro. Even though there's still joints that I go back to, because that's just for me, because it's my personal favorites off that album. Mm-hmm. But with all of the music that's just been going out like crazy, none of it lives long in my life. None of it lives long in my realm anymore, and that's what I'm trying to say.
I can attest to that because I kind of feel the same way. Like once new music drops, I'm kind of over the what just dropped because, like you said, there's nothing really gravitating me to go back towards and.
There's nothing that's been like, wow, like, this is the best thing I've heard within the past blank years. Like, I didn't get any of that.
I guess for me, I gravitate towards the music I just fuck with regularly on a regular basis. Like, I would say, are you saying like Mr. Morale, Big Steppers is probably like your favorite album this year, but you just don't go back to it that much?
It's not even one of my favorite albums this year.
Really?
It was a really great album. I loved that album, but that's just because of what it symbolizes. Okay. And the meaning behind it.
So for me, I mean, my favorite album this year, probably no surprise to you, is I Never Liked You.
Great album. It's
a great album, but for me, like it's when I go back to it, I realize like I remember when we had that conversation about it when it first dropped, and I was like, yeah, this ain't hitting the way.
I remember that. I was surprised. I was like, really?
But then again, it was like a weekend after. It was only a short time after. But I've let that shit bake, bro. And I go back to it at least once a week, the entire album. And I let it play. And it still hits like 7, 12, fucking, what's it called? Why am I drawing blanks right now?
Chicken still goes crazy.
Yeah, Chickens goes crazy.
You telling me you falling out of love with me? Yo, that's been my shit, bro.
Bro, either way, yeah. That entire album just goes crazy for me. And I fuck with the replay value. And it's just... Future is on his shit with that. But, like, for the most part of the year, I 1,000% agree with you. Because I listen to one thing, something else drops, and I completely forget about it. Now, I will say, that's mainstream music. That's mainly mainstream music. Feed the Family, their tape, I still listen to that all the fucking time. To this day. Because that tape is one of the rawest, realest, like, Boston shit out here, bro.
And that came out last year, right?
I thought it came out in 2022.
Nah, because we had them on the show last year. Oh. Yeah, so that tape came out last year.
Was that 21? Mm-hmm. God damn, bro. This year really did fly by. I didn't even realize I was... Okay. All right, yeah. That did come out in 2021, though. But yeah, I still listen to that to this day. So, I mean, like you said, this...
Oh, shit. Nah.
2022.
Oh, okay, top of the year. It was top of the year. Yeah. Okay, bet. Oh, shit. Okay, good for that. Hold on, gang.
That shit. Feed the Family been on...
I gotta give him that. Yeah. I gotta give him that.
You got Sheikh Hanif. You got fucking Buddy Rock. Shoot. Everyone doing their thing. Dun Dealey. And free Top Hooter.
He's out.
Oh, he's out?
Yeah,
all right, word. Shout out Top Hooter then. But yeah, they in their bag. And I still listen to their album to this day too. So, I don't know. Like, the mainstream music ain't hitting the way it is. But I'm starting to realize the local scene's where it's at. If you want some music with some longevity and some depth and some real quality, you gotta tap into the music scene.
Yeah.
And as we saying that, I gotta give a quick shout out to my fucking girl Key for winning Best New Artist at the Boston Music Awards last week. We called it. We knew that was gonna happen. You know what I mean? But I'm actually not surprised. You know what I mean? But congrats to Key because she deserves that shit. This girl works hard.
Yeah. I'm not doing these key rants every single episode, guys. I'm not doing that. But nah, honestly, I'm extremely proud of her. I saw her at the Sound Lab the other night, and I congratulated her and had a talk. And she was, and she said that, yeah, she was grateful for everything. She's like currently going through some shit, so she's not even able to take all of it in and like actually
enjoy
it. But I said, yo, I completely understand that, but definitely take the time to decompress, step away from all that shit, and really live in this moment. You know, really enjoy this moment because it's a dope look, and you worked hard for it. She really did, dog. She really did work hard for it. We called it here. Also, shout out to CWTFB Radio. We called that as well. They won Best Platform, and they actually moved their show, and now they're recording it at the Sound Lab. So welcome to the gang. You feel me? The team is getting strong. The home team's getting strong out here. So shout out to everybody for doing their thing, honestly.
Last thing, though, I got to ask you.
Wait, hold on. I didn't even say my top albums.
Oh,
to
yeah.
go back to the original, because we're wrapping up the year. You feel me? So, if I was to say my top 3 albums of this year, this is kind of crazy, because I'm not even... I don't know. What I can say, though...
Can I just give you my last one?
Okay,
it's almost
sure.
dry. That's my third one.
What was the...
Pusha.
You said Pusha, Future, and who else?
Feed the Family.
Feed the Family. Oh, shit, a local one made it to your top list. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. I would say for myself, I think I have to put... Her loss was really crazy, bro. I really got to... I think I have to put that in my top 3. I don't know if it's number 1. I don't even think I have an order, but it has to be in my top 3. Number 2... I want to put Kendrick, but I feel like that's just because like I'm a Kendrick stan, so I'm gonna love anything that like Kendrick puts out.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that's their favorite album this year, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but I like even think about it. He didn't even really have any singles on that album that went crazy. He didn't really have much singles on that album at all. There were just a bunch of introspective records, but I fucked with all of them.
That is a project with a message.
Yes, for sure.
That is what that is.
For sure. So I'd have to say that. And if I was to say a third tape, bro, honestly, bro, if I'm not saying, I really did like I Never Liked You Too. That was really my shit. But if I have to say another record that I really like, it's a tie between 2. So I think for me, it'll be a tie between Burna Boy's album.
Okay.
Because that shit has some joints.
Yes, it does. Last Lives.
You feel
It's
me?
my shit.
Fabio's album was my shit this year.
Okay.
Also.
Okay. I was not expecting that.
Fabio's album was my shit this year.
For some reason, they didn't do as well as I thought it would.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised because it had a lot of mainstream like features on there, and he was on a run before he dropped it. So I'm surprised they didn't get the love it probably deserved. But.
Exactly. But that's definitely up there. I got a couple Shade tapes that are up there.
Okay.
And if I have to say one more, I am honestly probably going to say...
honestly, never mind.
No. No, this is going to be a local tape. I was going to add White Camry tapes.
Okay.
That's kind of up there.
That's a throwback. Okay. That's early this year. Okay.
No. That came out late. That came out, I think, September.
What, September?
Yeah.
Okay.
White Camry tapes came out September 17th of this year.
Okay, straight up.
Yeah. Ernest, you did your thing. Devo, y'all did your thing on that tape. That was a very well put together tape. I fucked with that a lot. Those might be my top tapes of the year.
Do you have a favorite verse from anyone this year? Because if I was going to say one, it'd probably be J. Cole from Jody Peace Caddy.
Really? I'd probably say Jay-Z on God Did. Hove did. Facts. Nah, he man went crazy. Lord, please forgive me for what the stove did. Nah, that nigga went crazy off that shit. Nah, that God Did might be my favorite verse of the year.
Mine is J. Cole's off Johnny P. Caddy.
Facts.
That man was spitting.
What's called? Which artist you thought went crazy this year?
Who was the most active, was on a run, worked nonstop this year? Damn. Last year was Dirk. The year before that was Baby. This year, I don't know. I don't feel like there was one person who really ran the game this year. I mean, most talked about Kanye, but
True.
other than that, musically, I don't know if there was anyone that was really on top of the game that I can attest to.
I'm going to say on my side, dog, and this is locally, Shay Crew went crazy this year, bro.
Shay?
He went crazy. Just in terms of the R&B tip, bro, I believed he came out with 3 projects this year. At least 3 projects this year. And, yo, if
Is he signed?
Independent. He's
I was about to say, because he be making mad music, bro. And I'm wondering, So, all right, he good.
Yeah, he's
he good.
signed to himself, so all independent. So yeah, he dropped 2 projects and an EP this year. Yeah, he's been going crazy.
Which of the two? Which is your fave out of the 3?
Pain Pack 5.
Pain Pack 5.
Yeah,
let me tap in.
You have that. You have that already. That's the one with episode 2 in the beginning with that crazy
I already have
drop.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got that tape. Trust me. But nah, he been going crazy, and with his work on Baby Keem's shit, like he had 2 records on Baby Keem's tape. One of the records, Lost Souls, had the Brent Faiyaz feature, and then that was the tape. That was the track that I've been buzzing for a little while. So I'm proud of him for that. And I think he had he done some work on another record, but I'm forgetting what that one was called. But honestly, he had a dope year. And honestly, yo, let me take this moment right now, because if I'm talking about consistency, bro, I gotta shout out Body Rock, bro.
Nigga,
the amount of work he's been putting in.
This man drops a tape every month.
I think he dropped maybe 10 albums within a year,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying, bro. He drops something every month.
Exactly. And this is something that has to be acknowledged, bro, because I feel like too many people just don't acknowledge his work ethic. So let me count
And he
him,
be
right?
all over the place, too. He'll be here, Rhode Island, New York. Like,
You feel me?
Like, he's all over the place with it.
And he's working with various different producers. Like, he'll come out with a tape and it's solely done by one producer.
Yep.
And he'll do that with his projects. Like, it's dope. I'm gonna count them, right? So that there's On Dogs, Hoot Gospel, Watch the Chroma Cave. There's Get Rich or Die Hootin'. There is, let's see, what that's 4. You gotta count Feed the Family is up there. There's another tape that he has that's coming out soon. So I think that's 6. That's 6 tapes that I listed. And the year before, I think he dropped like another 6. So he's been very active and consistent in the game, bro. And he's been getting better with every project that I hear. He's one of those personalities where he's like, yo, I'm trying to show y'all that I can actually like make some dope music also. And he's been consistent in that. So I have to give him that shout out also.
On dogs.
On dogs.
On dogs.
On dead dogs.
On dead dogs.
It's you, nigga.
Body Rock. That's my nigga, bro.
Yeah, fuck with him.
Good people. We good people.
Yeah, we'll get him back on the show as well. Also got to go ahead and shout out VB. They had a great year too.
Drop that DSM tape.
Drop that DSM.
Dover Street Market.
You feel me? Did what they had to do, made the connections that they had to make. VB is coming, so I can't wait when the time comes for that. Maystar is coming with his tape and project. That's going to be dope. I have a couple of R&B acts who's coming out with some great projects. You feel me? Facts. Keep sniffing.
Anyone else? Anyone else dropping?
I'll let you know when the time is right.
Anyone
You feel me?
else
That's funny. I'll let you know when the time is
You
right.
ain't got nothing to tell people?
Nah, bro. I don't.
I thought you had more news.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh.
But it's dope. Dope work, and dog, I get it. We get it. I can't announce that just yet. You feel me? Streets ain't ready for that.
Oh.
But yeah, besides all that, just shout out to the creatives for having an amazing year. Shout out for Don Deezy for coming home. The fuck? Shout out to my cousin Dre the Gen for being a great manager. You feel me? Watching that man do what he's done with both Nipsey and Dre, bro. I'm like, bro, I talked to him and I'm like, dog, I know where these people were at musically before you got involved. And since you became involved, they've been so much more active in dropping and shit. So I got to give credit where it's due. I'm like, yo, you're doing what you need to do on your side, bro. Like, and they're coming out with dope shit. So like, I gotta commend you for that. Incredible. Honestly, just all the guests that we had this year. I don't even think I can list them because they were like that. So we had Mosa. He was our first guest for this season. Shout out for him. He's doing great things right now. Can't wait for his project to come out. Devo. Then we had Devo on the show. There was Maystar, C4, CD Rose was here, Don Deezy was here. I'm trying to see if we forgot anybody. I don't think we forgot anybody.
No,
VB was here.
You're missing one more person.
Yeah, Van Buren was here. So shout out to all of them, really, who got a lot of dope, insightful conversations. Let's see, did I miss? Twiz was here.
There we go. That's who it was.
Yeah, dope producer. He's out in LA. I saw this man. He was just at he was at some award show the other day, or whatever award show that passed by the other week. I saw he was there in the crowd just chilling. So yeah, shout out to him. Yeah, those are all the guests that we had.
That's a great list this season.
It's a great lineup, bro. And I already have the list of people that we're bringing into 2023 with us, and it's gonna be dope. We're gonna share a bunch of amazing stories with some great music in the region of New England, because in 2023 I'm gonna make it my personal goal to extend past Massachusetts and now make this New England. We're gonna try to make this not just a Massachusetts show. We're gonna try to extend it to a New England show, and then further on we'll just keep extending, and then we'll be nationwide, baby. You feel me?
See what's happening.
Have studios in other locations. So when I pull up, I'll be like, yo, I need to record here real quick. And they're like, yo, we got you. It'll be simple as that. Wait on it.
Niggas gonna be hitting us up.
They already do.
You feel me?
They already do. What else do I have to reflect on this year? We've had a lot of loss this year. Sadly, we've lost a lot of people. I'm not going to go into all of the names because honestly, I have a fear of missing out on people. Most recently, Twitch, famous dancer. He was known as Ellen's DJ. I personally know him from the Step Up movies. You may have known him from So You Think You Can Dance. You may have known him from TikTok. There's many other places where you could know Twitch. I was very sad to hear about his passing over the last week. He self-transitioned. That's like the new term people are starting to come up with because people don't like trigger warning hearing the word suicide. So
I haven't heard that.
Transitioning to the afterlife if you do it yourself. Self-transition apparently. Just because people
sensitive to it. I get
sensitive
it.
to the word.
Trigger warning. I get it.
You feel me? So yeah, it was sad to hear that because man always looked happy. He looked like he was having a great time. Man had a beautiful people. And sometimes those are the people that you never really know what's going on with them.
But I will say to follow up on that this is the perfect time of year to check up on those that you care about, because this is the time of year where people are spending with their families and friends and want to be surrounded by people. So if you do know anyone that is alone or doesn't have that support system or that camaraderie around them, reach out to them.
And that makes it even more sad, bro, that this had to happen around the holidays, bro. Yeah. Like, for me, I was thinking of what headspace that man had to be in order to do, like, for him to do this around the holidays, bro.
That's what I was thinking as well. I was like, he looks so happy anytime he was in front of a camera, but that just made me realize you never know what's really going on behind the camera in someone's life. So like you said, I really wonder what was actually going on behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm. And I had a conversation with one of my homegirls, yo, and she tried checking in with me. I didn't realize she was attempting to check in with me until, like, she was breaking down right in front of me, and I was like, holy shit. But it took me a second to realize, because I was like, yeah, I listen to a lot of people, but I don't really share much of my own shit most of the time. So, her taking that moment to just check in and just talk and see what I was up to, I appreciate that, because she was like, yo, you're always here for me, but I feel like, not many people be, like, reaching out, and that's perfectly fine because, everybody knows how to deal with their shit their own way. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, yeah, I am much of a comforter, but I don't really talk about myself. So, yeah, check in with your people. You feel me? Check in with your people. Make sure everybody's good. You never know what people are going through in any moment. We all just go through this life every day. But it's nice just to have someone checking on you because it makes you feel like, people are thinking about you. And it's a lovely feeling, and you don't know what that may prevent someone from doing. So, checking on people for sure. Is there anything else I wanted to get off from this year, bro? Let's see. We talked about music. I talked about artists who went crazy. Any artist that was slept on? Don Toliver, 2023, my nigga. You better go crazy. You better go crazy next year, bro, because everything that I heard, everything sounded right. Everything sounded right. He just needs that next big hit to just take him to the next level, bro.
This is barring the decision of his trial, but Tory. I feel like Tory had a very slept on year with all the music he dropped and whatnot.
That's funny. Nah, I feel you.
No, because everything he dropped, it was not promoted. A lot of people didn't know about it. And when I listened, bro, he had a fucking 80s album dedicated to 80s.
That was all right.
I fuck with it, though. It was all
right. I saw the vibe.
You don't see many people trying shit like that, though, is what I'm saying. Like, he's a versatile artist, so he I think he had a good year and he was slept on because of everything going on.
That Sorry for What album was pretty fire though. That album was pretty fire. Like, and that's the tape that he came out with, and people were starting to accept him back in their good graces. And I was like, damn, this nigga's going crazy. But yeah, other people that had a great year, I think.
Young boy.
Sure. Sure.
Nah, Babyface Ray had a great year.
Yeah, he had a great year too. I didn't listen to much of his music, but I believe you.
Dropped 2 albums, Face, and then the one he dropped last week, which was Mob, MOB.
I think some time has passed, bro. So where are we at with Lil Baby?
His album?
In general,
He's solidified himself as a top rapper.
with this album though,
I don't go back to it at all. I told you it had no replay value. It's just a song full of singles.
that has to say something though.
Yeah, he's not an art. He's My Turn. My thing was he came out with such a crazy fucking album in My Turn that this was bound to happen. Like, we had crazy expectations, and he was never gonna live up to what the last album he dropped. And I'm perfectly okay with it because it's not a trash album at all. It's not bad at all. It's just an okay album.
Yeah, like,
but compared to
back to a couple of these tracks, I'm like, oh,
California Breeze,
that's
smoothest shit on there, bro.
Fire, yeah.
But that's for me all I go back to.
Never Hating is fire with Thug too. Yeah, I feel you. That's another person, Thug. I've been hearing just the amount of tracks I've heard from Thug since he's been in prison, bro. I miss that man, bro.
He wasn't dropping like that when he was free, though.
I'm hip, but like I've heard so many verses since he's been inside, bro. And it just lets me know what he's been working on. Like, before he went out, he just came out with an album. Before he went in,
It was okay.
yeah. Also,
It was like, it was nothing special. Like, I forgot he dropped an album. That should let you know. So I like, in my opinion, like, even if Thug were to come out, he's not focused on the music. He's focused on he's focused on like assets and shit, and like building wealth. Like, there ain't no wealth in this music shit.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah, I think that's really all I got for this year's wrap up, bro. To be honest with you, like, nothing stuck. It was all microwaved. Things came and went. I didn't pay attention to one song on the radio. Like, honestly, bro, I can tell the music industry is falling off when it's dominated by TikTok. Like,
people are making songs just for TikTok. Yeah.
You feel me? Like, when TikTok becomes the driving force in the music industry, I know shit is going downhill.
But that goes hand in hand with what you said earlier about the quality of the music and how artists are structuring their songs. Like, I'm seeing songs that are like 2 minutes and 15 seconds long now, just so they can become TikTok songs or shit like that.
Feel me?
It's annoying.
Y'all bullied Coyle Ray into being a TikTok artist, bro. No bullshit. And she's beautiful now. She was beautiful before, but like, I don't know if you've seen her recently.
I have not.
Coyle Ray is
She like
beautiful
that?
as fuck.
She like that now?
I was like, oh shit, you took the time and the money to do whatever you needed to do. And I respect it. But like, yeah, I hate that y'all bullied her into becoming a TikTok artist. Because I was like, dog, let the shorty from Roxbury do what she got to do.
Good for her.
Out here. You feel me?
Good for her.
You feel me? And also, shout out to Bia. That's another hometown artist out here. She been going crazy. You feel me? That's another hometown artist that's been going crazy out here. So I gotta give love to everybody from the home team.
Go back and look real quick.
All right, let's see. Yeah, I think that's all I got, bro.
Okay.
I think that's all I want to leave this year with. Are you doing anything for the holidays?
No.
Are we at that age?
Yeah.
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 I think I'm at that age now.
I don't have no kids myself,
You
so
feel
like,
me?
it's just all right.
Parents stopped getting me presents years ago.
Christmas
so
is
it's like,
to me like growing up, Christmas was always another day. Like, it was. I've never had a tree, so it's just like this day, like this time of year never hits for me the way it usually hits for other people, just because I've never had that like Christmas experience, and I'm okay with it. I'm not upset or anything.
I low key played like the smallest violin for you when you said that, bro.
Oh no,
like,
no, don't, no. Nah, yeah, like it's funny because I went to my mom's crib before this and I asked her like, "Yo, where's the tree?" She looked at me like, "When the fuck have I ever had a tree?" And I just started rolling. I was like, "You got that?
Damn,
you got that."
I feel that.
So to me, like this time of year is just all right. Word, I get time off from work, I get to decompress, and I get to focus on me.
Oh, they hit you with that holiday bonus?
Bonus? Nah.
Oh, okay.
Took time off though.
Paid time off.
Everything. Yeah.
You know, I don't live the corporate life, so that's why.
Salary, baby.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I get paid
I
regardless.
still can't do that. One day, I gotta just suck it up and realize that that's the life that y'all conditioned me to living in. But I'm trying to blow up before any of that has to happen. You feel me?
Hey, that's just one stream of income, bro.
Okay.
That's how you got to look at it. And that's how you got to look at it.
For sure. You got plans for New Year's? Going out?
Yeah, probably. It depends how cold it is, bro.
I feel you.
Because for me, like, New Year's, wow, it turned January 1st at 12:01. Oh, my God. 2023. I don't give a fuck. Doesn't change shit. Your New Year's resolutions don't mean shit. Like, it's nothing to me. I don't care.
Yeah, I slept through New Year's last year, so I'm trying not to do that again. Only because, like, whenever I step outside for New Year's, there's always stupid shit going on. Like, there's always just mad dumb shit going on,
bro.
Just for niggas to reach midnight. And I'm like, dog, the amount of traffic, the amount of, like, money people actually put into this night. I'm like, yo,
events overpriced for no reason.
if I fuck with y'all, I'll cop a bottles. I'll cop a couple of bottles and slide to the crib. Slide to the crib, gang.
Pull up.
We'll have a party at the crib. Like, I don't know. But tickets are still cheap, so if you're trying to, get out there for New Year's, it's the time to get them now, because next week, if you're trying to get to a spot, it's looking tough for you, gang. Uber people, if you don't trust yourself driving, please Uber. We've lost way too many people this year. I'm not trying to go into 2023 losing anymore, you feel me? So do whatever you have to do to stay calm. We're not going to be here next week. Yeah, it's the holiday season. You feel me? We're gonna be enjoying our people. He'll be boo loving. I'll be doing my thing. We chilling. So yeah, don't bother us next week. But 2023 is up. It's up.
And it's stuck.
You feel me? Is there any new music to talk about before we end the show?
You ain't listened to it, so nah.
That's real. I didn't listen to it. I listened to Ab Soul's album.
Yeah, we can talk
That
about
was dope. That was dope. Make sure y'all check that out. It has 18 records on there. Has
It's called Herbert for those of you that don't know.
Yes, it's called Herbert. I should have started off by saying that. Favorite track on that album is Do Better. I actually learned from that album, and thank God my man Ab Soul survived. But my man had a suicide attempt, bro. That's just
I heard him talk about that.
Yo, if I had to wake up one day and see Rest in Peace to Ab Soul, that would have crushed me, bro. And like trigger warning if I had to say any of that. But like, dog, apparently he was on a freeway and he jumped off 50 feet and he jumped off the bridge, and what saved him was a car broke his fall.
That's actually crazy.
He had to get his whole leg reconstructed. He had mad broken bones and shit like that. But a fucking passing car is what broke his fall, bro. Thank God. Thank God. Because I know my man's been dealing with some shit. His fiance died of suicide maybe close to 10 years ago. He was very close with Mac Miller, who passed away. So, like, all this shit's been getting to him, and I don't want to say I understand, but like with that type of grief, I'll never understand, but I can understand the type of position he probably felt that he was in. So I just want to say thank God that car was there. Thank God he understands this new position that he's in life and is learning to live with his second chance. And hopefully this album, as what it seemed to me, seems like a big step in Ab Soul's artistry, and it looks like he's ready to step into that mainstream light, because he wasn't trying to. He was trying to be chill, independent, low-key for most of his career. But it seems like this was the wake-up call my man really needed, and he's trying to step shit up. And I'm seeing that with this project. So thank you for sticking with us, bro. Appreciate you. All right, not much other new music to talk about, unless you want to talk about Dirk's shit. Did you listen to it? Was there anything notable?
It's an OTF album. They all sound the same.
Okay.
Like, Dirk has a roster full of. It's okay. Go listen to it. I don't, like, it's nothing to talk about. It's nothing crazy to talk about. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
Like, I was trying to embellish it. No, it's an okay. It's an okay song.
All right, fuck it. Let's get into our reality checks. Let's end the year right.
All right. So, yeah, Christmas come around the corner. New Year's around the corner. People love making New Year's resolutions, but for me, my reality check is you're never as stuck as you think you are. And the reason why I say that is because people create New Year's resolutions because they think they're stuck. They think they're in a certain position that they can't get out of, and they're using the new year as a way to get out of that. And I'm saying you're never as stuck as you think you are, simply because success is not final, failure is not final. You can change your life, you can change anything at a moment's notice as long as you put the work in and you have the mindset to do it. Don't wait until this arbitrary date, this arbitrary time in order for you to put in the work in order to improve yourself. That's what I mean when I say you're never as stuck as you think you are. So it's all mental. So like I said, my reality check is you're never as stuck as you think you are. Put in the work. If you want to change things about yourself, don't wait. Do it right then and there when you have the motivation, when you have the mindset, and who knows what can happen. But yeah, that's my reality check, and happy holidays for y'all.
Facts. And then for my reality check, this is the last thing I'm about to tell y'all this here, and y'all gonna leave me the fuck alone, you feel me? So for my reality check, understand you are going to disappoint a lot of people before you're proud of yourself. All right? So people have many expectations on you, you feel me? When you're born, there's already a layout of your life to some people. They figure out what they want you to do by age 5 all the way to age 35. And let me just say, bro, you're not going to make any real progress out there in the real world without disappointing a few people. You feel me? You have a vision on where you see yourself going. Depending on what generation you fall in, whatever you want to do ain't going to be what your people want you to do. And you got to understand that that's okay. All right? I've dealt with a lot of sheltered people whose parents control every aspect of their life. And that second that they get free, ooh. That second that they get free, shit. Ask a sheltered kid that what they did their freshman year in college. Disgusting. You feel me? Disgusting. But it's okay because that is their time where they learn the fuck about themselves and learn what they actually want to do in this world. And understand, you got to take that time, go through it, and really reevaluate what you have going on in your life. And if that's what you want to do, and if what you want to do isn't what you want your people to do, show your people the light, first of all. Because they might look down on you just because they don't see the benefit of whatever you're doing. But, if I got to go through a couple of years about being the world's biggest disappointment, I'd rather do that because when I come back and I actually have the shit to show for it, all of y'all gonna shut the fuck up. All of you gonna shut the fuck up. I may have to deal with a few years of this buzz in my ear that's annoying as hell, but I just know it's because everyone's ignorant and they don't know the bigger picture. Some people just like to be shown the bigger picture rather than sitting down next to the person while they draw it. You feel me? They just want the picture right in front of them. So let me just go ahead and say that. Before you get anywhere, before you see any amount of success, you're going to disappoint a lot of people. And that is okay. You just got to learn how to deal with it and then smack them in the face with it once you win. All right, that's the last thing I want to leave with y'all in 2022. Let's go into 2023. Bigger, I'm going to be turning 27.
Turning 26.
Christ, I'm going to be turning 27 that year. I got mad shit to figure out, but what I know is what I will have figured out is what none of y'all are going to want from me, and that is perfectly okay. All right? So make sure you are keeping up with us on our socials. Follow us on Instagram at The Urban Product. I got to do some work on the Twitter, but follow us on Twitter at The Urban Product as well. Stay subscribed to our YouTube websites for future drops. We got hoodies out there. A shorty asked me for shorts. We have shorts on there too. I just don't know what you plan to do with them in the winter. But hey, it's all right. Let the legs freak out with the shorts. Just make sure the Urban Product logo is right there. You feel me? If your legs are nice. If they don't post us. Don't tag us. If you got the white toes, tag us. It's fine if you got the white toes, tag us. But you've been listening to the Urban Product. It's been your boy DME.
That was my favorite. But it's been your boy Cozy Rich.
We'll go ahead and catch y'all in 2023. Be easy.
Love.